Hey girl, welcome back to the podcast. In today's episode, I'm talking about standing in agreement because it's time to stand in your truth. It's time to break the lies. It's time to stop believing that you're just not ever going to change. Sis, the most important and the most powerful thing that you can make with you to completely heal your life free from disordered eating behaviors is to make the agreement. I can't wait to talk to you all about the agreement in hopes that today's message will change you. Hey girl, welcome to the Her Best Self podcast. I'm Lindsay Nickel, former competitive figure skater and perfectionist, turned God-led imperfect boy mom and digital CEO. If you find yourself constantly thinking about food and wondering if you'll wake up one day free from the obsessive thoughts and behaviors controlling your life, then I've created this podcast for you because I know exactly what it's like to be a downright hot mess trapped in a destructive cycle of disordered eating. I finally found freedom, and you can too, girlfriend. So if you're ready to heal your relationship with food and body and break the chains of control and show up in your best health, then grab your favorite Tarjay journal and let's get to it so you can start living your best life as your best self. Hey sister, we are about to head out to some baseball in 85-degree weather. It is sunny, it is beautiful. I cannot wait to get out there with the boys today. I'm actually flying out for a conference tomorrow morning, and so I'm just loving the life. I'm loving the summer life, and I hope you are too. But I wanted to talk about in today's episode standing in agreement. I had to get this one out there because I feel like something came over me. I feel like this thought in my mind came up this week of, Lindsay, if you could give one golden nugget, one best piece of advice to the ladies out there that are currently struggling, what would it be? And today, this one's for you, sis. If you are right there, it's time to evaluate your agreement. It's time to make an agreement with yourself. And when I say reevaluate your agreement, the direction of your life and your current circumstances in your life are based upon agreements you've made along the way. So maybe you need to fall out of an agreement that you've made. So today's episode is all about the agreement. I want to share with you just the power of this principle because if you haven't made an agreement with you, then we need to start there. First of all, I want to talk about what an agreement actually is. To make an agreement is to have a meeting of the mind, to stand in acceptance and action of future commitment. Sis, it's time to make the agreement. The most powerful and the most remarkable commitment you will ever make with you is to put you first. So what are we agreeing to? What am I talking about? I'm talking about this transaction of trust and faith. This leap from where you are now to where you're headed and where you want to be. Your future best self. You see, we spend every day, we wake up, we go to bed at night, and we wake up in the morning, and we're in the mundane of our life. And it goes by so quickly. I just realized this as I was hanging out in kindergarten graduation, and I feel like yesterday I was pregnant, and then I have a 10-year-old as well who's going into 5th grade, and it just hit me like a brick. Your kids are growing, and it's such a blessing, but don't miss it. Don't miss it. And what I wanted to talk to you about today is to not miss out on life because you're standing in the wrong agreement. This transaction of trust and faith is what it's going to take for you to stop believing these lies. These lies that you're not good enough. These lies that you have to be perfect. These lies that you have to be the smallest. These lies that you're going to gain all this weight and hate your life. Life is too short, sister, to spend it at war with you, okay? This confirmation of truth, this oath to you is for you. This agreement is for you. It can be a silent self-agreement. It can be something that you share with your spouse, with a family member, with a best friend. It can be something that you share with me. But the main purpose of an agreement is your self-investment, your self-commitment to where it is you're headed. What I realized is that I had to choose to stand in agreement in my heart and in my mind. I realized that during my recovery, I was divided. My heart wanted freedom. My heart wanted life. My heart wanted to stop the mundane days and counting every morsel of food and thinking about calories and what I was going to eat next and when I could eat it. My heart wanted all of that gone, but my mind didn't feel like I could give it up. It felt so heavy. We don't know what tomorrow brings. And I know that that's cliche. People talk about those things like, live now because you never know what tomorrow brings. But I'm going to tell you, it goes by so fast. It goes by so fast. And the goal of this life is living in agreement with who you are, And the problem with an eating disorder and the problem with years of food obsession and controlling your weight is you're not living in agreement with who you are and who you're meant to be. You're believing the lies of who you've been told to be or who you believe you need to be. Sis, this confirmation, this oath to you for you, this is your personal treaty to live in accordance with what you want for your future self. And so the moment you decide and commit is the moment that you make your mind up to step forward with courage, with hope, and with trust. And for me, I didn't know all the answers. I wanted that hope. I wanted that belief in myself. And the truth was that I just didn't feel it. And I looked around and I saw people change, but I didn't know if it was possible for me. But the first step is identifying what it is that you truly want. And for me, that was hard. And so I had to identify what it was that I no longer wanted. I want you to start there. Are there lies that you're believing that you need to fall out of agreement with? Have you believed these false lies of the world and it just has to go? It's no longer serving you. It's gotten you here. What are those lies? Making the agreement, making the commitment, making the choice is a follow through, no matter what it takes. For me, I had to literally list down, what are all these things that I'm believing that I feel trapped in, that I'm terrified of, that I'm fearful of? I had to fall out of agreement. I had to rebuke it because it was controlling my life. The reality, friend, no one's coming to save you. No one has got a life vest for you. No one is going to give you a permission slip to freedom. This life is yours and yours alone. And I know that's hard truth, but it is hard fact. At the end of the day, I had to choose to stand in agreement in my heart and my mind. And I had to rebuke the division that what I was believing was true because it wasn't true. And so I want to invite you into that today too. You must give yourself permission to succeed instead of searching for evidence of why you're going to fail. That's all it is. It's your mind trying to search for safety. And because it feels foreign, because it feels scary, it's searching for evidence of why it's never going to happen. But you are standing in agreement, believing that right now, if you're in that current circumstance and you're not seeing change in your life. There's a part of you that is living in that lie. So how do you change it? Well, I want you to breathe in and breathe out. There's power in breaking the chains of that which is no longer serving you. And so today, I want you to start here and say this out loud with me. Even though I don't know what it's like yet to break free from this disordered relationship that I have with food and myself, I can rebuke the lies that I've been believing. Today, I deeply choose to love and accept and honor myself and my body. Today, I choose to stand in agreement. Matthew 18:19 says it this way. Again, I tell you that if two of you agree here on earth about anything you ask for, it will be done. Sis, I'm standing in agreement with you. Guess what? 1 me plus 1 you equals 2. Today, I'm in agreement that the goal of your life is living in who you are made to be. So stop believing the lies that you're just not good enough, you're never going to change, and that this is who you are, because that is false. With agreement, yes, there comes opposition, because the enemy wants to kill, steal, and destroy. But it's your obligation for you to stand no matter what. I'm going to ask you a couple questions, and I want you to lean in here. Are you fighting for yourself or against yourself? Are you fighting for recovery or against it? Are you fighting for your future or against it? Are you fighting for who you have yet to become? Or are you still hanging out with the past version of you? Are you standing in your truth, or are you believing the enemy's lies? Are you tired of trying to earn your worth in a world that will never ever give you what you're longing for? Sis, who are you standing in agreement with? Think about this. It's time to stand in agreement with you. Challenges are part of your design, but you can end the belief that things are never going to change. Endorse you. Endorse you, sis. Which side are you agreeing with? Because you can pray and you can desire and you can want freedom. This is exactly what I did. And that's why I'm coming to you with a firebomb today. Because I prayed and I desired and I wanted change. But what the reality was I was still bound. I was still chained to lies. Lies of these old painful memories. Lies that were keeping me stuck. Lies that were keeping me trapped. Rules that were taking over my life. What are your lies? What are those things that are keeping you trapped? Now it's your turn. It's your turn to rebuke them. I want you to stand strong today in your truth. And I want you to repeat this one too. It is my duty. It is my destiny. It is in my design to become the woman I was created to be. I break the agreement of lies that I've been believing for so long. I break them because I'm free to be me. This is my time, and today is my day to honor me. Sis, when you accept that this life is 100% your responsibility, you gain so much power. The truth with an eating disorder is that you've been giving all of that power away to that BFF that sits in the back of your mind. But you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to. Your best days are ahead. Your best days are right around the corner. Today, I hope that this has brought some truth into your heart. I hope it's exactly what you needed to hear. I hope that it got you thinking. I hope it actually annoyed you, because that would be awesome. Because guess what? Change is hard and we don't want to do it. We don't want to feel like someone is speaking right into our soul when we enjoy living in a place where we can continue going day after day after day, doing the exact same thing and not having to change anything about it. But the truth is that you've just been living in the false world of a negative life and negative lies and an unhealthy agreement. But no one's coming to save you, and no one's going to give you a permission slip to change. Only you can do that. But friend, I'm here to tell you that when I realized this in my own life, it was when the game changed. Yes, my parents wanted better for me, and my friends wanted better for me, and the guy I was dating wanted better for me. And maybe that's where you are too. Maybe your kids want better for you, and your spouse wants better for you, and you even want better for you, but you just haven't yet gotten there. I want you to identify which agreement you have in place. Which agreement are you in agreement with? What are you believing? This is the most powerful and remarkable reflection that you can do. And making an agreement with yourself, this transaction of trust of, I don't know what the future holds, and I'm absolutely terrified, but I know that I can't keep living like this, and I know that I don't want this for myself any longer. That takes courage, and that takes a choice. And sometimes it's going to be a daily choice. Like, you know what? I said I had this agreement with myself, and these lies are coming into my head, and I'm believing them again. What can you do in that moment, friend? You can stop it. You can stop it. You can say, I am not going to sit here and listen to this lie. This lie has given me this outcome in my life. No more. I'm falling out of agreement with this lie. I am done believing this lie. And I'm going to go do the opposite of what that thought is telling me, of what that feeling is telling me, of what that lie I've been believing has been ingrained as truth in my life when it's not. It's time, sis, that you stand in agreement, that you stand in an agreement with your heart, and that you stand in agreement in who it is that you're fighting for. And that's for yourself, because you're worthy and you deserve it. And it's time to make that commitment. time to make your own agreement. So I encourage you today, get out a journal, get some time to sit with you and spend time writing down your agreement. What must you give up in order to heal your life? Who are you standing in agreement with? It's time to take your power back. I believe in you, friend. Sis, if you are making a personal commitment today and an agreement to step into your very best self, can you share it with us? Come on out to herbestselfsociety.com. I want to hear that you are choosing to stand in agreement with yourself and recovery and believing that over your life, and you are no longer believing the lies. I would love to hear from you and be able to welcome you there and be able to just celebrate with you that agreement that you're making. And friend, if you need help honoring this agreement because you need support to make sure that you continue day after day to do actions that are going to serve you and continue to push you forward so that you are not believing those false narratives, come on out to herbestself.co, fill out a client application, and we will jump on a call to connect and determine if coaching and my support or one of the coaches on my team can help you. All right, girl, I will see you on Thursday. Bye for now. Oh, friend, thank you so much for letting me share what was on my heart today. My hope for this podcast is to help more women find freedom from food and body. If this has empowered or blessed you, let me know. I'd be honored for your rating and review of my show, and I'd love to connect with you in my private Facebook community. You really can move from perfection to purpose. Let's break the chains together. I'll help navigate the way. Until next time, bye for now, girl.